I'm going to be telling you guys how I got from 0 Robux to just over 100,000 Robux. And it took me a while, honestly, but I'm going to be telling you guys it because I want to share with you guys, because I know it's not that much fun playing Roblox with no Robux, because I know that like you want to play some games that cost Robux to gain access to them, or just buy clothes. There are people out there on Roblox that will bully you for not having stuff, and it sucks. And it's just not that much fun seeing your friends with all this cool stuff and you have nothing. I just want to tell you guys how I did it, and you can replicate what I did and get rich one day. It's really not that hard. You just gotta know how to do it. And I'm gonna be telling you guys some insight here so you can do it yourself. Now, it doesn't guarantee you that you'll be rich, but it's a step in the right way, and I want you guys to be happy. So here we go. The #1 way to get Robux without Builders Club, which is a big thing, is the promotional link. So basically back in 2015, I think it was like August of 2015, Roblox released like this affiliate program, and you basically have a link to like a game or your account, and you just put it in the referral thing and you press enter. It gives you like a copy link, and then you can go give it out to your friends. Basically what that did was that give you a referral link, and when people would go and sign up with sign up an account with that link, from whenever they signed up till whenever, forever, infinity, you would get 5% of their sale. Now that does not really seem like a whole lot, but if you think about it, like from whenever they join until the end of time, that's a lot of Robux. Like that's a lot of Robux, especially if they earned 10k or whatever. Well, it's a lot, because 1,000 Robux, 5% of 1,000 Robux is 50 Robux. Not a whole lot, but if you think like long term and on a big scale, so if you gave it out to like a lot of people and they signed up and created accounts, not only are you getting that 5% from one person until like forever, you're getting it from a whole lot of people. So you have like hundreds of Robux coming in daily if they are big spenders. So it's pretty awesome, and it's a really cool thing to do. And that's how you can do it without Robux. That's how I did it, but now I think Roblox took out the promotional link thing because I can't find it anymore. But I'm going to be telling you guys these other ways that you can do it with Builders Club. Very, very cheap and very smart. You don't have to put a lot of effort into it. It's pretty simple. So the best way, honestly, the best way that I would do it, or that I did, is I would watch tutorials on how to build tycoons. But nowadays tycoons aren't that big, and it's more about simulator games, so you could just watch a video tutorial on how to do that stuff and build your own game with Builders Club, of course. Well, you don't really need Builders Club, but if you want to make Robux, you need Builders Club. So after doing that, create some like in-game purchases, like game passes, like, oh, buy 1 million or buy like 100k coins in this game or cash in this game for maybe like 25 Robux or something, and sell that game pass. And with game passes, you get 10% of the sale. So if you sell something like a game pass that's like 100 Robux, you get 10. But if your game blows up, especially since it'll be like a simulator game or a tycoon game, if you make it really good, it can blow up. And if you watch tutorials, you can really make your game look awesome, and it can go on the popular page. I know people that have created stuff like that, and they watch tutorials on YouTube and it blows up. I know somebody that got like 20 million visits, or I don't even know, like 20 million visits, and it was a tycoon game. It's insane. They just copied it straight from a tutorial on YouTube and just changed it up a little bit. It made it their own, and boom, they made so much Robux from it. It's insane. But that's the best way to do it. That's how I did it. I watched a tutorial on how to make a tycoon. I made my own tycoon. I made I think like 700 or like 2,000 Robux off of it, and that was only in 2 weeks, which was awesome. And then I kind of just like let it go because I was tired of the game. I didn't want to mess with all the coding and stuff, so I'm like, I'm done. I'm not gonna mess with this. I had some problems here. Nope, I'm just gonna shut down the game and leave it alone. I'm not touching it anymore. You don't even have to have Builders Club at first. You can just build your game, make it the way you want to, and then go in, buy Builders Club for maybe like 1 month, and then get all this Robux, promote it. You can promote it on YouTube videos, you can promote it on the Roblox blog, you can go on Reddit, Twitter, you can promote it like crazy out there, and it can catch on if it's a good enough game. Another way that this actually worked out for me surprisingly is trading, Roblox trading with limiteds. So you could obviously there's so many videos out there telling you, oh, buy this limited and then hold on to it and then sell it later. Yeah, that gives you Robux, yeah, but like that gives you maybe a short term Robux. Like you'll have it and then you'll sell it and it's gone. It's kind of pointless. So the better way to do it is to buy them. Like buy a whole bunch of cheap limiteds, whether they're like for resale or not, and then trade up your limited. So if you have like 4 limiteds for 100 Robux each and you want something that's like 500 Robux or 300 Robux, but it's a better item, trade up for it. So trade that person all your stuff, not all your stuff, but you know, realistically trade them how much it would be worth, and boom. And I actually have some examples. So back in the day, I traded some hats. I was like, okay, you know what, this person, they're sending me a good enough trade. It looked good, and apparently back then, and whenever I traded it, I have no clue when I traded it, but back then my trade was worth like way more. That's why I put like 100 Robux or something onto the trade, because I wanted it to seem better so they would accept it. And I look back and I'm like, hold up, wait a second, I think I spent like 1,600. My side was like 1,600 and then their side was like 7,000. I'm like, wait a second, this doesn't make any sense. And then I remember, I'm like, oh, like 2 years ago my stuff was worth way less than theirs, and nowadays my stuff is worth, or the stuff I traded, the stuff they traded to me is worth like a whole lot. And then so what I did was I took that stuff and I sold it, and I made like tons and tons of thousands of Robux. And I also sold clothes. Clothes are awesome. Like if a hat comes out, the best thing to do, if a hat comes out, create clothes for it, because if it's a cool enough hat and a lot of people buy it, then they're going to be looking for matching clothes or clothes that look similar to it. And I made about 20,000 Robux, 20 or 25,000 Robux off of this hat thing. This Hawkward hat came out, and I created some clothes for it, and I had Builders Club, and the thing that sucked is that I only had a week's worth of Builders Club left, and I created pants, and I made so much Robux from it, and then my Builders Club expired, and guess what? The clothes went off sale, and then somebody copied it, and then they made a whole bunch of Robux, because they just stole my stuff, and then bam, they made so much Robux off of it. You know, if you have any other questions, if you need help, I'm here. You know, join the Discord, ask me questions, I will answer your questions, I will help you, I will walk you through everything. If you need like anything you have, I just want to make sure you guys get Robux, because it's not fun really playing Roblox with no Robux, especially since you can't buy anything. So if you have any questions or concerns, just hit me up, just send me like a DM or whatever, and I'll talk to you about it, and I'll try to help you. I'll try to help you get Robux. If you want me to promote your game, I'll promote your game. It's just whatever, just join my Discord and I'll help you.